Well, salutations, my friends. Another day, another dollar, another go, and nothing more than Clair Obscur Expedition 33. It has been a long weekend for me. Bit of a break off, bit of a time to myself. I ended up becoming a bit of a mark, as a mark tends to be. Why? Oh, that's why I can hear myself twice. Okay. I think my audio should be okay now. Let me know if there's any audio issues. But Linus, my friend, what's a crack-a-lacking with you? And Duck, don't you know you have to get on to the exclusive only fans in order to see what ends up happening there. But what's a crack-a-lacking, my friends? Is all going good? Is all going grand? Is all going delicious? Has my opening statement rendered you speechless? Oh, who am I kidding? I could talk for... Oh, FFS. I forgot to get something to surprise you. But don't worry, your tribal chief is able to end up having a surprise with his Clash in Paris top. I actually really enjoyed the weekend there, and I'm looking forward to continuing to play a wee bit more Clair Obscur Expedition 33. I am doing great, Linus, actually, surprisingly enough. It is the international break, which means I don't have to worry about watching the depressing bastards that are United. I can ignore all of the horse manure that was our interesting but lackluster transfer deadline day. And I can look forward to incredibly bad international football just to shuffle my breadsticks. Ooh, I look forward to seeing what said surprise will be.
Lovely balls.
But with that being said, how is life treating all of you? The one, the only, the best, the Doom is here. And yes, they're wonderful, they're glorious, they're rubbed so deliciously. Yeah, I might have went over one a bit there. Anyways, my friends, what's a crack-a-lackin'? For those of you that are interested, tomorrow I will be streaming something a little bit different. Senior Doom has garnered the opportunity to attempt to teach me how to play Stellaris. For those of you that were here for my short 4-stream stint at Stellaris, you noticed that I expanded too quickly, went to war too fast, became incredibly angry, and just wanted to kill. Christ's sake. Can you hear me? Nope. Okay, give me a second. Please tell me that worked. Oh, crikey. Okay, never mind. Always something. So one half of my ear set isn't working, which is a wonderful set of circumstances. So this side of my headset has no audio at this current moment in time. And I can't be arsed going to figure out what is causing that particular issue. So I shall change earphones for the TikTok and ignore everything else. I have seen 3 amazing players leave Hanbury, so I am sad and still happy for them. I understand that completely. It has been a weird end to the transfer season, Linus. The full amount of Wrexham's transfer activity was 36 million euros. That's the most of any championship team, I think. And fair play to them. Hopefully it ends up working for them. I need to ban someone today while you wasn't streaming. Not here very long. I need to ban someone today while you wasn't streaming. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Katie, but thank you so much for doing that. If a bot or something like that came in that you needed to ban, I appreciate it. You're one of the good ones, one of the great ones, so I appreciate it more than you know. And thank you for letting me know, Doom, that the sound is going dandy. Ooh, Then do explain what ended up happening there. Now, while we're at that, I'm going to test something really quickly, so just bear with me. I'll still be reading all your stuff, but I'm just testing something. Okay. I should have. Yep, Kula she's up and she's running, so happy out. Okay, so I can do that, do this, and we can see how things end up going there. Do that, do this, do that, do this, and cool. So, oh, screw that. Well, thanks for doing it anyway, Katie. If there's trolls like that, please do get them. And you know, everything is within context. But if I'm not even streaming, screw that. You know, I appreciate it more than you know. Thank you so much. Who knows? Maybe in 80 years' time, if I ever get big enough, I might be able to do something with moderators so that I can help them a bit. But look at that. There's the paintress. That is our boss that we end up having to do. Did you, by the way, Linus, did Hanbury get anybody in replacement for the 3 players that you lost? Or was it just a case of they were all gone and Bob's your uncle, happy out? Screw you, you need to figure it out. Ooh, who followed me? Well, thank you so much, whoever followed me. We're up at 250. We're a quarter of the way to 1,000 followers. Ellie Tyler, how are things, my friend? Thank you so much. We finally reached 250, and I still have the generic follower note.
That's her. The paintress.
I'll change that at some point in time. But how are things with you, my friend? Is all going good? Is all going grand? Is all going delicious?
You mentioned the curator's wife. She's the paintress.
Ooh. This is very,
Come back.
interesting. I mean, you could have. You just weren't paying attention. That's what you get, Duck. I have to go out of my way and make a special banner for Ellie.
But the fire. Are you really here? Or is he?
What is she saying?
Oh, is he playing tricks again? Alicia,
Alicia.
your face.
My face.
Interesting.
What about my face? Are you going to burn it again?
Oh.
Alicia's your daughter. And May'll remind you of her. The daughter you lost.
That's interesting.
Come along. Let's go home.
Yes. You need to go home.
This is another trick. She's not Alicia. You are not my Verso.
Okay.
No. Verso's dead.
What? Okay, game, now you're just confusing me a bit.
No. You are his creations, not mine.
Oh, I've already had plenty of them pop in and out of the stream. Most of them using AI assets and the whole lot that I just can't be arsed ended up doing with. For most of this stuff, it's a combination of me being lazy and me not knowing what I want to end up doing with them. If I'm honest with you, Duck. So you're not wrong on that particular case in order to set up the graphics correctly. Ooh. Oh my god, what's happening here?
This is what we created.
You better post it in the attack and the food section, Duck. This is an interesting setup for a boss. Summons a void meteor. Okay, that's... Okay, that timing is a bit nuts. But for now, I'll get back to what Linus stated. We bought one player for the left back that left. Wait a minute, as you bought one player for left back and he left the club, is it? And for striker who left, and for the wing, no. But Hanbury has a lot of wingers already. Oh no, they're the people that left. Okay, fair enough. I think got around 15 million for all three players. And do you think they were good enough that they probably should have been worth more money than that, Linus, if you don't mind me asking? Because I know nothing about your club, unfortunately. And Ellie, as for yourself, feel free to end up, if you are still here, to end up lurking in the whole lot. A pleasure to end up having you, and thank you so much for being the 250 or follower. It puts a special place in my heart as we die to this boss. But we'll try. So we're going to do this the same way as we've done with the last one, with pure arrogance, and just jump straight into it. Okay, so we have Genesis set up if we need to. Gradient attack, okay. So it comes up there, and a parry there. Nice. The thing with some of these gradient attacks is their delay is a bit bonkers because you don't exactly know where it's going to end up hitting. Some of them are delayed longer than others, and the time is a bit wonky unless you end up seeing it. Thankfully, in this occasion, we were able to end up having the delay correctly read, so that it wasn't a problem for us. So let's see what ends up happening now. Okay, good. So we got the mark, which does this. We're up at A rank. 1, 2 makes us S, but we're going to end up doing Defiant Strike, like that. Cool. Now, Chroma Waves, which is something we should have been able to dodge. Okay. Oh, I forgot we had that. That's really handy. Which means we're just going to attack this immediately live. Scatter Chroma again.
You can't betray Vassal like this.
Okay, timed that last one wrong. Okay. Interesting. I forgot that we had the auto revive on Lune. That's going to be very handy because she's our healer, so we can bring her back. Oh no, we got 7 million euros for the winger. He left for Celtic, so big for him. 5 million for the striker. Left to gank. Nice. So I think that's an okay bit of money. Could have went for a bit more, but 2 million or something to a Saudi club. But yeah, and the good thing with the Saudi clubs is typically the Saudi clubs end up allowing in some type of like sell-on fee. Okay. We'll follow her. I just followed you in X and would appreciate it if you could follow me back. Well, thank you so much for following me in X. I'll have a look at your account and see what ends up happening, but typically I don't do follow for follows. It depends on the accounts that they are. Meet the master of Twitch in visuals. Oh, the irony of the fact that Duck turned around and said that we'd end up needing animators and an animator comes in. Anyway, all of these are alive at the moment, so we continue on for now. Last time we done this, Mononoke died, so... Okay, so that's a nice old hit there. And we can just go and wallop the crap out of it. It would help if I hit him. Yeah, the irony of the fact that they are, yeah. It's a beautiful irony, Katie. Yep. Thank you. I typically don't bother banning them because unless they actually start promoting their own crap, but I understand why you done it there. You know, but I have no problem with you doing it. They are ironically a designer, yeah. They seem to be more legit than some of the other ones, but they're interesting. They only have 4 posts up there at the moment, but their last post was in the last 23 hours, and they're rudimentary at best, so they wouldn't have been getting my shit anyway. But it is interesting. Oh yeah, no bother. You know, you're right. You're right. I'm a bit lax when it comes down to that type of stuff. It takes an awful lot of crap for me to hit that button to go that far. But I understand completely, and I have no problem with it with anyone that feels like it's right to do it. There. Cool. So, Linus, with the 15 million you've made now on the sale of these particular players, are ye still in an okay position to continue good in the league? Have you a couple of good people coming through the youths that look like they could be grand? Or how is Hanbury's situation looking? I mean, that's probably a better mentality to have, Katie, and I don't blame you for having it at all. You're probably a smarter individual than I. In fact, there's no probably by that. You are a smarter individual than I. But I'm also the individual that gets to end up having fun with Benekage whenever they come in and reminding him of Miles Lewis Skelly. So, you know, there are ups and downs. Okay, throws the chroma wave. That is hard. Oh my god! You would ban I show speed? Interesting. By the way, I know that's a really bad joke.
You don't get to die yet.
We all know the richest and most powerful man in the world is Taoiseach, former Taoiseach Bertie Ahern, the soon-to-be president of Ireland. I have no idea if he's actually going to go on for it, though that would be absolutely hilarious if he actually went on for the presidency of Ireland, because I honestly think he'd get it.
I'm ready.
Holy crap, I'm crap. What you're basically telling me, Katie, is you'd ban Ducks, all of Ducks' alt accounts. Okay, meteors again. We should be able to do this better. Nope. God, that was absolute. That was 10 shades of atrocious. That was 50 shades of atrocious. That was every shade of atrocious you could possibly end up doing. That was hilarious. No bother, Katie. Thank you so much for coming in. It was an absolute pleasure to have you. It is always a pleasure to have you. I will give you the ultimate honor that I can and take my hat off for you. Make sure your crack is 90, my friend. Shlán go fóill, and as always, Pog Mahone. Adios, amigos. Genuinely amazing to have you. And thank you so much for coming, having the 250th follower, which effectively you'll be able to see again in the next stream now that we banned them. Okay. So is able to attack again, so we go, and it doesn't matter because he's an A, so we just do the 2 hits and go for the Defiant Strike again to do the most amount of damage. Cool. With Lune, we definitely do the Elemental Trick. Cool. He has them set up, and now Gradient Attack. So it's here. And there. Cool. There is a surprisingly long wind-up on that Gradient counter. I am not 100% sure what you mean by "was I see correcto," Senior Duck. That might have been lost in translation. Could you give me an additional point of reference as to what you mean, if you don't mind me asking? Interesting. Why did that happen? Okay, cool. Seems to be up and working again. I'm trying something new. Yes, yes, she was. She was. New, mind you. Brand new, but she was indeed. Joys of it. She had an account there that had 2 posts for 2014 and then 2 posts in the last 24 hours. They look rudimentary in their quality, so... Normally, I let them end up going, but Katie decided to end up banning them, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. Okay, now, Chroma Wave. Let's see if we can dodge it this time. Nope. Cool, Labula. I'm half tempted to do the Genesis, to be honest, but let's do the Rebirth anyways. Yep, we can still do the Genesis next turn should we survive. Which, by the way, guys, we're not going to survive, but still. You think I'm good enough at this game to survive a round? Aren't you special?
Watch out.
Yep. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. Unbelievable. I'll get the timing down soon. Have your name like that in username mainly is a dead giveaway anyway. I suppose so. Normally they're a lot more botty than that though, Duck, to be honest. So it's interesting. I don't particularly mind anyway. Nice, I'll have a look at it in a bit. After I attempt and fail to dodge these. I mean, I did fail, but I could have failed worse, you know. So you have to take the ups with the downs there, I suppose. Not too bad. Standard brioche bun. Looks in good state, the whole lot. Happy to happy out. A nice little addition to have for the dinner. I need to get into more cooking now myself, so it puts a warm tinkle into the cockles of my cold dead heart to see people actually cooking something. I mean, it could be fecal exchange, but it still puts a cockle in my heart in order to see cooking. But congratulations to you. I'm absolutely ecstatic to hear that, my friend. What did you get up to for the birthday? And congratulations to you for having a good time at it. You genuinely crap. Yeah, you genuinely deserve it. Is it connected? Weird. Okay, interesting. Never mind. Anyway. Let's continue on for a bit. What do we do here? I think just port your energy, give the energy to everyone else. Yes, we got S next turn. And I think Phantom Stairs. Let's just do it. Probably not the best thing to do, but we'll do it anyway. Okay, now the Chroma Waves, which is there. There's only 3 of them. I should be able to do better than that. This time, we die anyway if we miss the next one. Let's just do the Genesis. Okay, Scatter Chroma, which means... Nope.
You can't betray Verso like this.
Cool. Okay, so we survived that. I also cashed in a tub of money at the Bank of Loose Change I had collected for a while when emptying my wallet. Well, congratulations for that. There actually isn't a better feeling you can have than doing that, so fair play to you. It's the same thing in Ireland at the moment. We have a bottle bank situation here where you can set up where you can return back bottles and they end up giving you a sum of money for it to end up happening. So yeah. Matty, my friend, what's a crack-a-lacking with you? Is it all going good? Is it all going grand? Is it all going delicious? It is a pleasure to have you back in the chat. Is all going good? Are you satisfied with the end of the summer transfer window for Manchester United? Well, the end of the purchases for Manchester United. Well, you know, it's a pleasure for me. It's a pleasure for me. It's a delight for you. In a box held that deep on my keyboard, it was 100 quid. What? In coins? Fair enough. Fair enough. I won't question it. I won't question it.
The expedition is not over.
That's a bit bonkers, but I won't question it. Okay. So, once the flash, we dodge. Flash, dodge. Flash, dodge. Flash, dodge. Flash, dodge. Flash. I had the timing. I will get the timing of that, because if you can do it, then it... Well, actually, to be honest, there's no real point in doing parries in this fight, even though out of stubbornness, I probably still can. Mixture of 1 pence to the occasional point. More silver than copper, to be honest. Happy out. I'm happy with what we got. Interested to see Lemens. I wasn't going to be mad with Lemens or Emmy. Wish we got a midfielder, though. There is a heavy rumor that we might go in for Baleba again in January. Personally, I don't have a problem with going for Baleba. I do think the 100 million price is bonkers beyond belief. And I do know we tried to get Conor Gallagher in on loan for a period of time, and it just didn't work out for us, which is unfortunate. The men's... Do you know why the Lemens deal ended up happening? I don't mind Lemens either. I think he's going to be okay. I do mind the fact that supposedly Lemens is... Supposedly, Lemens was chosen because Jadon Sancho refused to go to Aston Villa on a permanent, and as a result of which we couldn't do the deal properly because we were going to do direct swap, Emmy for Jadon, Jadon for Emmy. Instead, we'd done a loan of some description where we are getting a fee and they're paying 80% of his savings. Now, I don't mind Lemens, but the rumor is that we're not throwing Lemens in straight away, that Onana or Belinder, more than likely Onana, will be starting the first few games before Lemens gets in, which basically means we're not going to trial by fire him and we're not going to put him in against Chelsea and Man City, which I don't agree with. I know he's young. 23 for a goalkeeper is young. I know he's young, but trial by fire him because, to be honest, you kind of need to. It'll be more in January too, hopefully, because the sales ended up coming along well, and by then we'll know if the likes of the Rasmus deal is going to be ratified, which, to be honest, it pretty much is, because there's no way in hell that Napoli don't qualify for Champions League football. So basically, it depends on which bit you want to know. Why we went for Lemens, or the fact that Lemens won't be starting for Chelsea and Man City. Because we went for Lemens because Jadon Sancho refused to sign with Aston Villa full time. We wanted Emi Martinez and we wanted to do a direct swap. But Jadon Sancho refused to go to Villa full time, which is the reason why, the only reason why we extended his contract for 1 year. As for the other bit, supposedly the hierarchy see him as a potential talent for the future, and as a result of which don't want to burn him straight away and want him to integrate into the team before giving him 100% first team football. How much truth there is to any of that horse malarkey is a different kettle of fish, but that's the supposed rumours.
Let's carve a path.
I got some points here. One, I don't think Onana plays because of the rumours that came up about him asking for a raise. It's interesting how true those rumours are. There could be a bit about that. Also, there's the fact that Onana could be sold yet, due to the fact that the Saudi transfer market isn't closed, and there's some rumours from Turkey that they wanted to loan him, so Onana could still be out the door. But yeah. Two, I'm a little mad that Lemens won't be starting because he can't be any worse than what we have, and also I understand we don't want to squash his confidence putting him in against two tough opponents. Yeah, for some reason Turkey's transfer window doesn't close at the same time as the rest of them. So I'm not 100% sure about that. They can still do loans. I don't think they can do buys. No bother, Benny. However, don't go yet. Whatever you're cooking, considering you mentioned you're cooking, you know the fucking rule. Now that you've cooked, put the cooking into the attack the food. I mean, yeah, Jesus, could you imagine if he just cooked an appetizer? The tease and fool.
Let the ink flow.
Turkey is like the 12th of September, Saudi's like the 23rd. Yeah, it's something like that. Yeah, it's the 23rd or something. It's bonkers anyway. But supposedly there's a chance Onana might end up going. I don't think Belinder's going to end up going. And to be honest, and maybe this is the optimist in me, because I am either in a... God, she's going to die. Yep. It's the first time I screwed up the timing of that. Either I'm an incredible pessimist or an incredible optimist on players. I think Belinder isn't that bad, other than on corners. Now, ironically, that has been a metric crap ton of United keepers, but at the same point in time, there are worse issues to end up having. And although I don't think he's ever going to be a main goalkeeper, I don't mind him as a substitute goalkeeper. With that being said, for City, and goddamn it, crap. Chelsea, I would play Tom Heaton. It's nice to know that the more things change, the more they stay the same. And crack will always be crap. It's beautiful to know that that'll always be the case. I will always be crap. Anyways. Flash. Okay. I'm kind of surprised by that. But hey.
Let's carve a path.
straight to A, and I actually think we're best just doing that and hitting him. Yeah, I'm with you. I'd play Heat nor Laments because I don't think we'd have a better chance knowing. Yeah. I mean, to be honest, I think Trial by Fire is the best way to play it by any player. United play good against big teams. This is the other thing. United play good against big teams. So, a Trial by Fire against big teams, ironically, mightn't be a Trial by Fire because we typically play good against them. So, you know? The recent Seven Prince episode made a funny joke twice, and the funny scene's basically taking the piss out of longish isekai titles. Yeah. But like it itself has a long title, so it's pulling the piss out of itself as well as everything else stuck. But yeah, it's interesting to see. Like, I love that anime. I have no reason to love that anime, but I love that anime. I like how powerful Grimm is, even though it does mean that the minions that are in the actual area that they're fighting at the moment are piss weak, because Grimm is still not even a third as strong as the main enemy from season 1. Okay, now let's see if we can dodge this. Nope. God damn it.
Overflowing with energy.
I mean, there's no point. Let's just do the Genesis. Okay. Scatter Chroma, which means that it's... Nope. Nope. I'll get it eventually. Problem is, this fight is going to have two bloody rounds, isn't it? Probably. I mean, it's not the type of anime where it ends up entertaining something like that and not actually fulfilling on it. Okay, here we go. No bother, Matty. Enjoy yourself while you're away. Don't miss me too much. I know it's hard.
Take cover.
God, I screwed the pooch on that one. Now, interesting that you say that. Do expand on that one a bit for me, Duck, because I don't know if you remember, but I don't actually watch Dr. Stone. I never have. So how good was the episode? And on top of that, how are you finding this season? Because I believe this is the last season of the show, right? I think it's done and dusted after this season, so it's interesting to it'd be interesting to hear how it's going. Oh, brilliant. Nice there. I do have to watch it at some point. It's got another core. Ah, okay, happy out. Oh, well, it's doing the Attack of Titan thing, whereas last season is 2 splits, is it? An awful lot of shows are doing that now, and I don't really understand it. It's a bit of a daft move, to be honest, in my opinion. This is... Yeah. Okay, fair enough. That makes sense. Stupid, but it makes sense. One-offs. You son of a bitch. Hey, but at least we were able to get the Genesis off. I know Mononoke is dead, but in the immortal words of a wise man, screw him. Come on, put us to death. No. Oh, I mean, you're already dead, so... Go on. Let's see. Scatter Chroma. It's up again. No, not too early. Done it too late, sorry. No, early was the right word. Doi. Okay, so now she's going to do the void again. So I'm not going to try and counter all of these. I'm just going to do dodge. Actually, I'm not.
I'm ready. I'll do it. Ready to evade.
I was. Oh, what? Why? Okay, well, at least we countered it. Now, we have enough AP to do the revive, but still.
Let the ink flow.
I call a little bit of horse manure. But another getting mowed down in the chest. And the pewed bullet sprayed like a machine gun was so annoying as I expected it, given the first half of the episode led me into false sense of security. I like when animes do that. I like when shows do that. Never mind animes. When they end up giving you a false sense of security and then end up executing upon it. What the hell? Okay. That's a first. Okay, so we're seeing new moves, so I'm going to continue with the reserves for a bit. Trying to get the timing down. So it's a little bit after it eats itself. That's nice to know. I mean this with all sincerity. There is quite a high chance I go through this fight today and don't win it before I have to finish.
Father, to use you like this.
Ready to evade.
God, I love that. I love that so much, Mononoke's statement. It was so cool. He beat the crap physically versus the few other soldiers and then beat the ever-living schnot out of the buff female version, I Strong and Ainora. So what you're basically saying to me, Duck, is you are a fan of the Dommy Mommy. So in wrestling terms, you're a Rhea Ripley fan. That's basically what I'm hearing.
Ready to strike.
Okay, and then Lune does the elemental trick. We should end up being set up for Genesis. Yes, okay, now can we do the dodges a bit better? Gradient attack on Mononoko. Annoying. Would have been better if it was on Lune. Okay. Cool. It's almighty damage straight back to him. Screw it, let's just do this. And then with him doing JoJo-esque poses, scene changes, his face falls down and spraying out of his chest cavities. I don't know if that's PG. That sounds graphic. Interesting. Sounds interesting. I might have to give it a watch at some point. I've recently been on a romantic binge and watched a couple of bad, if I'm being honest, bad romance shows. There's a lot, it's funny, there's a lot of Korean romance shows on Netflix. A bonkers amount of Korean romance shows on Netflix. It's actually kind of funny, to be honest. Not that there's anything wrong with that, it's just funny that there's so many of them. The romance seems to be dead in the modern day of regular Hollywood, which is fascinating to me. Okay. What are we doing now? Scatter chromas. So up and... Nope.
You can't behave us so like this.
Fair enough.
Forward.
Cool.
Ready to evade.
Avoid the meteors and the gradient attack. Can we dodge these meteors? No. No is the answer to that question. Oh, crikey. Anyway, we'll try again. Into the fray we go.
How tool of
Okay,
your father.
some of the void meters again. Okay, watch him. Sparko. There. 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 Nice, we got it! And cause my FM12 won't work, I used alternative means and now I can play it, albeit in vanilla status. What is it with everyone going back to FM12? The Gwidja has started going back to it, and Adam FM has gone back to it as well. Is FM12 just a particularly good version of that game? If you don't mind me asking. Not that there's any problem with it, but it's just interesting that that seems to be the game that everyone has gone back to as opposed to any of the alternative options that could be chosen. Maybe I should end up trying to get it myself through completely legal means and see what the game is like. Maybe do a stream of it. Interesting. Give us a second. I have far too much crap open. Interesting. Okay, fair enough. Interesting, interesting. Okay. I'm just a poor excuse of an FM sheep. Gotta do the most popular thing through peer pressure. That makes sense. That's not actually that surprising, to be honest. I have a nasty habit of doing that myself. Okay, let's get ourselves set up for Genesis. Okay. Interest. Now, gradient attack. So we know the dodge point for the gradient attack. Up, wait here, wait for this, and now. Okay. So that gives us basically a free turn. And we don't get straight to Lune, unfortunately. So, do this. Which then means we can just go and do that and then hit them. Cool. The older FMs before FM20 had big issues where save files can't be bigger than 2 GB, so I've loaded all League and players just holidaying. Fair enough. That's a weird little glitch to end up having. Interesting to hear about, though. I have to try and pop into one of the Gwidja streams at some point. Okay, the Chroma Wave. Here. Son of a...
Let's finish this.
Crikey, whatever, do the Genesis.
Ready to evade.
You can't betray Verso like this.
Okay, good. She's still alive. We probably do the rebirth.
Brilliant light.
And Verso is the better of the two to revive. Void meters, and we try to do the perfect dodges again just to get the 999 out of her. Okay, time it right. Now. 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 Yes.
Let's carve a path.
Now, I guarantee you I won't be able to keep up that timing. I guarantee you I won't be able to keep up that timing. But with that being said, I'm not going to complain about it while I have it. Okay, Painter's Burns gradient attack on Verso. Interesting choice. We know the timing of this. Up it comes. Wait for it. Here and now. Good. The counter is done there. I'm a tenth of the way to deemed maximum file save, and I'm in February of the first season. That's bonkers. And is there a way, like, if you compress the file, would that work? Or is there a means that you can go down to shrink the size of it? I mean, it makes it interesting for small saves, I suppose, but that's a bonkers. I would hate that. Like, I love the save I have at the moment in Football Manager because of all the history that ends up happening over the 11 seasons that I have within it. Having that extra element within it is what ends up bringing me satisfaction. It brings me joys. It rivals the fruit in my loins. By the way, I should have went for the break. I don't think this breaks. Oh, it does break. Nice, beautiful. Okay, element. Will the phone. Yeah, element trick.
Elements converge.
We might win this. Well, we'll see if we can get a turn out of this. No longer stunned. Cool. We need to survive one more turn. That's with it being compressed by the game default. Ah, okay, that's annoying. Okay. So let's see what happens now. Do that, and we do Phantom Stairs again. Cool, 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 cool. Now, what are we doing? Rocks from the monolith. Okay, watch the timing. Now. 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 Okay. Interesting. Very, very interesting.
Let the ink flow.
I think the Genesis is just the right move. I don't think the Genesis is enough to kill him. But you don't know if you don't try. No, it definitely wasn't enough to kill him. Maybe if she was the solo person. Scatter chroma, okay. Which means we wait. Too late. Too late. There's almost guaranteed to be a second bloody wave of this. However, just in case there isn't.
Let's dance. Take a shot. On me. Ready to carry.
Hey, at least we got one of the moves completely downtrodden with no issues at all as doing it. Interesting. Oh yeah, it has a second form. Okay. This is going to be interesting. What the hell is the second form?
I don't like this.
Okay, that can't be good. What the hell? It's pass. Okay. I mean, fair enough, Duck. Oh, he can fly.
Let's go.
Oh, that was. Is that actually all the fight was? Oh no, I refuse to believe it. There's definitely a second round of this fight. The fatal error is with the maximum integer and FM that could run a 32-bit system. 64 accepted, 2020 operate. Oh, fair enough. Oh my god, no. Okay.
On me.
Renoir can grieve however he likes, but I get to grieve my own way.
Okay. What? But there wasn't a gradient timing for that. What the like, were you able to counter that gradient? How if you were? Okay.
Renoir thinks I would not defend myself if he used your face. How little he understands me.
Okay, whatever. I don't know. I don't know. Whatever, let's do Doom, I suppose. Like it matters at this point. Okay.
Arrogant man. I taught him to paint, and he seeks to use my creations against me.
What? What? Well, you were right. There wasn't a checkpoint. God, you really are a fan of the Dommy Mommies, aren't you, Duck? Yeah, there's a significantly high chance I won't beat this in time. The last one. The last one. I fail on the last mother effing one, because of course I do. Whatever. So much for having the perfectly timed out. Hi, Benny. What's a crack-a-lackin'? The crack is trying to get through the first phase back into the second phase that literally ripped a tear in reality. It's only fair. It's only fair. I feel like this when I play Rogue Galaxy back in the day. I've never played that. How did you find it, Duck? Rogue Galaxy. I never played it. I heard good things about it, though. Like, if you were to try picking it up again today, would it be clunky? Like, I know an awful lot of people that still recommend you try Morrowind, even though it's clunky as balls, and as a result of which, probably...
You don't get to die yet.
Probably not worth playing.
Ready to evade.
Scatter Chroma.
You can't betray Verso like this.
Ah, God damn it. No, start the fight again. I've fought the 7 final... What? There's 7 final bosses in that game? Back to back with each of the playable characters. Took me legit 3 hours, then died on the 8th one. Got so pissed and I never touched it again. I was like 60 to 70 hours in and all. That sounds horse. That sounds like incredibly annoying. The joys of it.
Watch out, Minogo.
It's one of the reasons why I never attempted the cathedral or the palace, whatever the bloody name of the palace is, in Hollow Knight, where you end up facing basically a boss rush. I'll never attempt that because, as has been case in point when I tried to play the game on stream, I'm not good, like most games, ironically, I'm not good at Hollow Knight. So, you know. Although, to be honest, I think that statement can be used for most games, not just, you know, Hollow Knight. Unfortunately, for most games, I'm just not good. Okay, Radiant attack on Verso. Nice. Can he get his perfection up as a result of this? I'm not sure. But we'll do the parry anyway. Yes is the answer to that question. Nice. I tried playing it from beginning years ago and was like, how the F did I do this difficult and frustrating? Well, you know, everything changes back in the day. Like, improvements in timing and life make things a lot better, you know? But, fair enough, Benny. And you'll be given back your privileges. Just next time, remember the rules. You mentioned food. Food must be shown in the attacking the food. If you mention cooking food, food must be shown in the Discord. No, you were banned before that message came in. You were timed out before that message came in. I had timed you out before that message had reached the ears of the crack. So, I apologize. Here's what I'll do, Benny. Here's what I'll do. There's only one thing I can do for you. I can look you earnestly in the eyes and turn around and say, I apologize for timing you out after the offer of pizza. And as a circumstance, to annul for my crimes, I will teach you a lesson, okay? On life, the universe, and everything in it. There is one certifiable truth in this world. Only one. It's not there's always death. It's not that everyone pays taxes. It's not that even the Joker was afraid of the IRS. It's not even that this your tribal chief hat is fairly good, or the Clash in Paris shirt actually is fairly comfortable for what it is. The only actual fact of life is that I am stupid, sexy crack. You know, that's the only fact of life, Benny. And I hope you know that. Oh, I forgot there's a second one. Baited you, bitch, baited you. Okay, dodge here. Nope. Oh, fuck off. You know, funnily enough, I understand why that would be difficult, but it doesn't actually look that difficult from the actual base screenshot of what you're showing, Duck. But yes, I understand it completely. Well, I'm a very funny person, Benny. Okay, scatter chroma, which means up, and nope, too late.
You can't betray Verso like this.
Okay, cool. So we done okay there, mainly because we're still alive. But let's continue though. Well, the crack is always 90, and the crack loves you too.
Did I die again?
So as a result of the crack loving you, you know what you can end up doing, Benny. You can end up praying to the crack, and of course,
Ready to evade. I'm ready.
I'm having weird lag issues on the streams today. But yeah. I mean, Benny, take me out to dinner first. What are you proposing? Probably is the answer to that question, by the way. Yeah, probably. I mean, sure. Yeah, I can join you for that. I can join you for that. I don't have anything planned this weekend. So yeah, I can join you for that. I'll have to purchase the game, but yeah, I can join you for that. I have absolutely no bother purchasing the game either, because it's only 19 quid. So yeah, I'll join you for that. Just give me a reminder on the day as well. Now, Ziggurat is aware of what you're putting them through, right? Like, Ziggurat is aware of the torture you're putting them through by getting them to play with the Lord Master Craic, right? Because they've never been in my chat and don't know the extent of my arrogance and correctitude and always rightness and godliness and, you know, epicness and correctness when it comes down to facts of life, like, you know, he is aware of this, right? Yeah, I know that flipped your head, but hey, if it makes you feel any better, because you'll be playing the game, you won't be watching my stream, so I can't silently turn around and say that you know what the no is because of, you know, Miles Lewis Skelly. I suppose I could just be a dick, and considering we're probably going to be talking on Discord, set up my Discord to end up having the audio from my stream, so I could do stuff like this. But, I'm not that big of an ass.
Now's our chance. Elements converge.
Oh, not too bad. If it's a good proxy chat, then that's fantastic. It's not an easy thing to implement. Okay, timing for this is weird. Nope. Oh, god damn it. Both of them are dead. Shit. Like, I know Phasmatopia. That's not how you pronounce that word game, but you know what I'm on about. I know Phasmatopia also has a proximity chat, and an awful lot of people end up loving that. So yeah. I will say for everyone here, that's not a guarantee that I'll end up streaming it. You might end up having to just end up watching Benny stream for it. If it suits me, I'll end up streaming, but we'll see. I'll probably end up joining it, and if it doesn't end up suiting, I'll end up letting everyone know anyway. But for now, it should be grand. The optional endgame extra content is 100 feckin' floors, and you have to do it twice. Well, that's only right. It's only right. You can't be a quitter. Only winners reach the peak, reach the pinnacle of life. Like the greatest footballer ever to live, Miles Lewis Skelly. You only make it to the top. Well, second. You only make it there when you end up playing for great teams. When you're playing with the best. You're playing with me, so we're probably going to be fine. We probably won't have any issues. It's not like I am diabolically shite at every game I play. Yeah, that was probably a bit too mean to Arsenal fans. I love too, by the way, I love too how the tide seems to be turning in terms of football, that we're not the only team, United, that are getting their players slated 10 shades to shit. I don't understand this one, but supposedly there are already not only Arsenal, like I understand outside fans doing it, but Arsenal fans turning around saying that Victor Gyökeres is going to be a dead flush, that he's going to end up being nothing, which is fascinating since he scored 2 goals in 3 games. I know one of them was a penalty, but still, I don't know how people can come to that conclusion so far. And I'm interested to see how badly Isak potentially might end up flopping, because the stars have to align, and one of those 2 strikers have to flop.
Ready to strike.
Go on, Benny. What player is this? Is this the goalkeeper that United should have signed instead of Le Mans? I shall look at that after this finishes, because she's going to kill my ass 10 shades to shit if I don't. Fuck up.
So much potential.
I'm genuinely bothered by that, because I think I got the dodging time on that one right, and it just screwed me. Because I clicked it as soon as it ended up coming up. So I call horse malarkey on that one. Moon Dongke. I'm guessing you're Swahoon FC. I haven't been in it a bit. If you are Swahoon FC, then that means you've changed clubs, right? He does look it, I'll admit. Especially at 19 years of age. Shame it doesn't tell you his height here. He's good defending. His work rate is fairly high. It's a crying shame it doesn't tell you his height here. Balanced. Only problem is he's not... Well, there's multiple problems. But he's not consistent, which is annoying. And he's unlikely to go into the social group, which can be a problem. I never like seeing players with determination... 12 is grand, but I never like seeing players when their determination isn't at least 15. When they're young and need to develop, because they develop slower. But he does look very, very good for your particular division, especially for what he's going on for. Tackling high, marking high, aggression high, bravery high, stamina high, which is surprisingly important, and the work rate ends up helping as well. So yeah, he's an interesting player. How'd you miss him? How'd you miss him? Why is he going to a competitor? Why isn't he going to your team? Also, by the way, there's a high chance I'm going to die again, but screw it. We need to end up doing the Genesis, especially while she's alone, because it does an extra 16k. Now, scatter the chroma. Up we go, and it's now. 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 Nope. God damn it, I had the timing. Oh yeah, no, I figured that. Cause they're in ACL next year, and unless we win it this year, we wouldn't be. Fair enough. Fair enough. And how many years have you been with Gimpo now? Because I know you've been with Gimpo since you started this longest save, and you haven't even left one of the areas there yet.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Yeah, fun that. I don't envy that position, Senior Benny. I have 2 of the 4 trophies in Korea with Gimpo. Happy out.
Let's carve a path.
She gets S, good. Okay, let's see if we can end up dodging it this time. Well, actually, I say that. Dodging it. Yeah, the gradient attack comes in now. I deserve ridicule for that. I'm not going to even deny it. I deserve maximum amounts of ridicule for that. That was atrociously bad.
Sorry, I failed.
I don't have words. I literally don't have words at how astronomically incompetent I am. Astronomically incompetent I am. I literally don't have words. It is bonkers, the levels of... Okay, up and... Nope.
so like this.
Oh, come on! Timing isn't that bad in this move. I should have it by now, and that's a mistake. Fun. Anyway, we can give a couple of these, I suppose. Let's look. I think... I think I actually need to go and grind. I'm gonna try this. I'm gonna try this for another half an hour.
Outside.
She's there.
And then, if I fail, again, I'm going to grind a bit and have my ability set up better for the next time I end up doing this. Because I don't have time to waste trying to fix my character build for now, in order to make me semi-better. So we'll see what ends up happening. But for now, let's just go into this and try it again. Because I should at least get into the second phase one last time.
How cruel of your father to use you like this.
Okay, up against the Paintress. In we go.
Your turn to shine. Just try it.
Beautiful. Beautiful! Beautiful timing there. And we'll just do the static punches, which is good. Build up the break a bit. Everyone is in good spirits there. Immediately use all 9 there and hit them. Good. Then do the strike. After Korea, Benny, where is the location you would ideally want to go to if you had the choice? Where would you like to end up going to next? Interesting. Gradient attack on him. Nice. Okay. Up she goes. And there.
Sweet taste of battle.
I genuinely don't have words.
Matter.
I'm regressing at this point. I'm regressing at this point. It's actually kind of funny.
You can't betray Verso like this.
Okay. So you need to wait until the turn yellow. Interesting. Interesting, interesting, interesting. You need to wait until the turn yellow, then you can strike back. That's fascinating. I don't think that's worth the risk, so we'll wait for them to turn yellow and then just do dodge instead.
How cruel of your father to use you like this.
Okay.
Brace yourselves.
Yes, I can dance.
Watch out, Minoko.
Well, that went very bad, but what can you do? Just do this, I suppose. Give everyone their AP and just strike while the iron is hot. Try and build it up. We are better getting ourselves into S than we are doing the mark, I think. So just attack and hopefully... No. Yep.
Romance flowing.
That's annoying. Do elemental trick now. Good. We have that set up there. She's going to do the gradient attack on Lune. Ironically, the one I didn't want to happen. Okay, up. Wait, and there. Good, we got it this time. Good. Now we do this attack, which should do the guts of 26. 21, worse than we wanted, but better than what we could have been. Yeah, just do that. We're up at 23. Then we can do Phantom Stars, which should bring us to another 27. 28. Okay. Chroma waves, we wait. Dodge. 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 Okay. So that's the first time that's happened in a while. So we're doing better this time than we have on the last times because we got at least the dodges. So we got 67 as opposed to 79. That's not too bad. You are now on the chandelier, which means we just do the energy again. Okay. Yeah, just strike. And then attack. Brings it up to 16. Then again, do the Phantom Stars, which should bring us again to about 28. And the rocks should be in play now, I think. We're about halfway. Scatter Chroma, okay? Up and wait for it to turn yellow. Yeah.
You can't begin a lesson like this.
A storm has come.
Stress. Just too much added stress on myself for it. Unbelievable. Unbelievable levels of horse manure
Brilliant light.
by me. Anyway, revive him.
Here.
Paintress summons the Void Meteors again, which isn't the worst move. We have the time of this mostly down, so let's hope we get it this time. Now. 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 Good, good. That should be 9 times. Yep. Now we definitely have the rock coming our way. And not the wind, but the rock itself. Hit here. Ironically, do more damage with the base attack than we do with anything else. I think... Yeah, just do that and then attack. Good. 17. Up to the S again. Paintress does the gradient attack on Lune. Nice. Yeah. Up. Wait. Hand up. Wait a second. Now. Okay. Great dodge. Hits it back. Good. What's the move here? Elemental Trick will set us up for the Genesis. I think we revive Mononoke. Yep. Okay, Verso, your gradient attack isn't good enough yet. Maybe if you get your third one, it might be good enough then, but that isn't good enough. Just do the 3 hits there and then attack at 18 and 23. Phantom Stars will break you, which is beautiful. Would have been better if we had the Elemental Trick set up, so might have been a mistake not to do the Elemental Trick the last time, but the stun is immediately broken, and you're going to get another 21 put against you. 25, nice. Verso now goes again, and just 1, 2, and then attack, and then we do the... That's 17, and then we're going to do the Phantom Stars again. We need to hope... I still don't have the rock down, so I kind of hope it isn't the rock. Okay, whatever. Okay. Okay. Hey, at least we're alive. At least we're alive. You're going to die soon enough. I think the best thing to do is revive Mononoke. Next turn, use your gradient attack to heal us. Boss. Mononoke is here. I think... Okay, that done nothing to him, but fair enough. Then we go 1, 2, and then attack him. We don't have Phantom Stars in our waypoint, but... No, not enough, annoyingly. Okay, we're into the second phase. Nice, we have everyone alive and we're going into the second phase. We don't need to view all of this, even though it is kind of epic. Okay, in we go. This burns, summons her weapon, okay? And then it showcases the gradient. Now, there's no gradient dodge there, so I don't think there's anything you can do. Okay. So we're straight into Mononoke. I think if we do it with Luna, we get a heal. But the shield and the regen might actually be better with Mononoke. So I think we're going to do Sanctuary. Good. 2 shield and regen. And then we now have Twa energy to give everyone back a good bit of energy. Good. Now, Paintress burns. Giant brushstroke of light. Okay. This extends out her weapon. Yes, but I don't think she attacks. No, she does. God, my timing is shite.
Not looking good.
Yeah, my timing, it was disastrous on that. Absolutely disastrous on that. Oh, we don't have... Wait, what? They're meant to count for any stand. Why doesn't that count? Oh. What's the move here? What's the move here? Heal. Shit. Screw it.
Elements. Converge.
Live by the sword, die by the sword.
I think I'll improvise.
Live by the sword, die by the sword. Holy crap, this might be a wrong move. Okay, in we go. Restart that. Okay, now we get another round of attacks happening here in a second. Okay, Paintress Burns flies into the air, okay? And then comes... Nope, that was too early. Okay. What choices do we go for here? I think... we go with the hope of dodging. And we go with the Genesis. We go with the Genesis, and then the turn afterwards, if Lune has the ability to do so, we'll revive Monono. Oh, we don't have the Genesis. Why do we not have the Genesis? The Dark Stand's meant to work with Genesis. Weird. Okay, let's revive Mononoko. So, that's weird. I'm genuinely surprised by that. Okay, let's see how this goes.
Let's finish this.
Rips reality apart. Get this move again.
Second man. I taught him to paint. He seeks to use my creations against
Okay.
me.
Splits it open and then blasts come out of it. Watch them. We're not going to try and parry them. We're just going to try and dodge them. Dodge. 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 It's about when it comes to her head is when you do it if you want to do the parry. But I didn't have that parry, so I was right to do the dodge. I know it's the chicken shit move to dodge and not parry. And there's tons of people who played this game who have done the parry and not the dodge. On all of this shit, but still. Okay, in we go. Okay, not too bad. Yeah, I think we go for this and build upper break. Even though that's doing nothing. Holy crap. Okay, unleashes.
You defied me, and now he's dead.
Okay.
Not impressed.
So I call Horse Malark. Oh! Dickhead. Absolute dickhead. Does an AoE move at the end there that they don't normally do. Holy crap. It's a pleasure to have you back, Matty. How is life treating you now? Is it all going good? Is it all going grand? Is it all going delicious? What have you gotten up to now? If I fail on this attempt, I think I'm going to finish up, do a bit of grinding, and then we'll do this again the next time I come back at this. I just unfortunately don't have the time today, but we'll see. Okay, let's jump. You. Always a... Ugh. Okay, rips reality apart. It's this again. We're not... Screw it at this point. Yep. The left-hand side was the one that I didn't have right. So, unfortunately, I think I'm going to leave it at that for tonight. Because, as I said, It was a late start today, and I do have other things to do. I will be back on again tomorrow evening with Senior Doom doing Stellaris, so something a little bit different. And the idea at the moment is to be on again on Friday, although Friday's stream will be a later start, about 9:30, same time as this one. But, you know, Friday streams can go on a wee bit longer. By then, I will have the setup done here, and everything will be fine, and we'll go into this boss again stronger, and we'll see how things end up going. Until then, it has been an absolute pleasure. Let's find us a raid to end up going to. I mean, screw it. I'll send you over to the boss. Might as well. So, I'll send you over to the boss. He's playing some PGA Tour, but he's a good bit of crack. Thank you all so much. Hopefully I'll see you again in the future. It has been a pleasure. Remember, I am the stupid sexy crack. Make sure your crack is 90. And as always, my friends, Pug Mahone.